I put 280 hours into this game. Damn! Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am of course playing, evidently, my favourite PlayStation 5 game, Gran Turismo 7. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Cole saying this ain't no Sonic. This is Gran Turismo 7. Cole said I put 280 hours into this game. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, Coulson? And you are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, Coulson. How are you doing today? Welcome to my Gran Turismo 7 live stream. As you can see, it's almost Christmas time. Gran Turismo 7 is celebrating Christmas with some lovely, lovely Christmas music. Ah, that's lovely. Watching you retry all those tracks, I believe it. I put so many hours, like. Oh, listen to this. Silent night, holy night. So, I can't even sing it properly. I just can't sing, period, to be honest. I wasn't actually expecting the lovely, like, Christmas celebrations now, to be honest with you. That was a lovely, lovely surprise. But yeah, I'd say about 90% of my playtime was put into going for the gold. I see no doubt any more world circuits going. I'm such a perfectionist in life in general, but when it comes to Gran Turismo 7, this was my first Gran Turismo. I'd never played a Gran Turismo game before, apart from maybe like a demo of the original Gran Turismo on PS1. So I just said to myself, you know what, Johnny, you're going to jump into the deep end, you know? And that's what I did. Okay. Any new... There are no race events taking place at the moment. Okay. Oh, I'm loving the Christmas music. Oops. I know. Hello, Chad Middleton. Chad, I put 280 hours into this game. I need help. How are you keeping, Chad? You're very welcome. Very, 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 very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. You know what I'm doing now? I'm just checking to see which circuit experiences I complete. Okay, so I'm going to take that silver that I got for the one lap attack. Because it is not easy to get a gold in Gran Turismo 7, so I'm happy enough with my silver. Oh, what am I doing? Right now. Oh, listen to the music! The Christmas music! Oh my god! I'm feeling nauseated this morning. Damn, this weather, the snow finally coming down. You're feeling nauseated? I hope you feel better soon, Chad. What's making you nauseated? I'll tell you one thing, I'm nauseated knowing that I put 280 hours into this game. So that makes me nauseated, Chad, to tell you the truth. Alright, let's go. Oh, I don't want the Christmas music to end. I actually do not want the Christmas music. I like a silver. I'm gonna try to go for a gold on this. Not sure. Got some peach tea to drink. Ah, I hope you feel better soon, Chad. Get better soon, my buddy. Jesus Christ, that wasn't even a bronze. I have to do much better than that. Epic Games. Why? Okay, Chad, tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. You almost got the victory royale in Fortnite. And some Zoomer fucked you over. And now you're like, fuck Epic Games. It's okay, Chad. We've all been there. No, I'm only joking. But all joking aside though, Chad, I hope you feel better soon. In a minute, I'm actually going to be having my dinner on live stream. Yeah. At first, Johnny eats. No, mine just eats. Johnny eats. Well, I'll probably turn off my microphone, like, because I don't think you want to hear me eat. They've removed the other games from Steam, most noticeably the Unreal Tournament series that started online FPS. It's correct, they actually did shut down the servers today without no... See, that's the part that pisses me off, no advance notice, you know? That's terrible, Chad. That's actually disgraceful now, to be honest with you. No advance notice. I haven't raged so far. So far. Yep, they just killed their legacy. Oh, I actually agree with you. Unreal Tournament. Like, do you know what I mean? That's Epic's. That is Epic's legacy right there. I would imagine like the Unreal Engine came from you know, their game, Unreal Tournament. A lot of people wouldn't know what Unreal Tournament is. I haven't really played a whole lot of Unreal. I actually have Unreal Tournament on Sega Dreamcast, you know, but I haven't played very much of it. I haven't played the online multiplayer, you know, component of it. But you are correct, Chad. It is their legacy. You could have still played the first Unreal Tournament 99 with bots or the small community. Is that a jab, Chad? When I came second in Fortnite a couple of months back, and everybody was saying to me, "It's a bot." Is that a jab, Chad? Well, you know what? Fuck you, Chad. Get the fuck off my live stream. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. But yeah, yeah. Unreal Tournament. Epic's legacy. I played Unreal Tournament 2003 on the OG Xbox. The original Xbox. It's funny how we can't say Xbox One anymore because of how they just completely fucked up their branding. Why is the Xbox One called the Xbox One? For the love of God, like. Oh my God, I'm so bad. I don't know, Xbox Connect and Xbox Phone was done. I think Xbox Connect was an embarrassment, to be honest. I think Xbox Connect and PlayStation Move were embarrassments. Absolute embarrassments. I still think the PlayStation Move controllers look like dildos. I'm pretty sure people out there that use them as dildos. Let's be honest. If they wanted the Wii audience for some reason. Oh, 100%. They were directly competing against Nintendo's Wii and the motion control specifically. Oh, 100%. 100%. You see, like, when PS3 hit the market and Xbox 360 hit the market, they're Like, they didn't set out to compete against the Wii, because the way they looked at it, you know, the Wii was doing their own thing. You know, you know, um, they were a generation behind when it came to specs, and you know, when it came to the kind of games that Nintendo were releasing on the Wii, like they were more like family friendly and casual. So like PlayStation and Xbox, when they launched their consoles, the 360 and PS3, they weren't directly competing against the Wii. In fact, they did. I'm pretty sure they never really expected the Wii to take off as well as it did, so they weren't too bothered. So once the Wii was selling out like hotcakes and just taking the world by storm, all of a sudden then they're like, well, yeah, we'll try motion control, you know, and it was just so embarrassing. It was just so embarrassing. It's kind of like, I don't know how to put this now, but it's kind of like, do you know, if you have somebody that's good at something, right? Like, let's say there's a comedian, right? And he's like, Xbox even copied the me. They did. They actually did. It's kind of like, oh, I can do that. I can do that too. And you're like, oh, okay. And then they do it, and it's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? That's what a connected move was, in my opinion. Anyway. I don't blame them. I don't blame them for doing what they did. I mean, they obviously, you know, saw a market, and they did try their best to, you know, to tap into that market in their own way. I mean, Connect definitely in their own way. Fucking hell, you don't even need a controller for Connect. You know, and PlayStation tried it their own way as well, like, you know, with the PS Move controllers. So they all tried their own thing, you know, for a market that was absolutely huge, you know, back then. But I just personally find it embarrassing, because one minute PlayStation and Xbox are like, we're not bothered by the Nintendo Wii, you know, it's not our competition. You know, we'll do our own thing, they'll do their own thing. And then all of a sudden, we're releasing PS now, we're releasing Xbox Connect. It's just funny, really. Amazon getting live action God of War. What? I literally just fucking crashed with the shock. Amazon. Why is Amazon getting it? Live action God of War series. Oh man. Amazon. I think I have Amazon Prime. I don't know. Oh, why couldn't it be Netflix? Or even a movie or something, anyway. Because God knows Netflix could do with a fucking good video game adaptation. Resident Evil. Sorry, I had a cough. But yeah, Jesus Christ, like, why Amazon, like? I'm actually snapping, but not because of me not getting a goal. I'm snapping because Amazon are getting God of War. Change your mind again. I wonder will we actually get a black Kratos with Christopher Judge? Jeff Bezos is probably going to send Jim Ryan to space. Oh God, that's funny. I would love if somebody sent Jim Ryan to space and just left him there. It's my space station now. God of War live action series is absolutely fantastic though. We get an entire episode of Chris Jude Kratos giving his life story to his son. Oh, my nose. Itchy. So in a few minutes I'm actually going to have my dinner. I'll turn off my microphone, but I'll go to the main menu and you can listen to some lovely like Christmas music, which is great. I hope they keep this up until well into January, to be honest. And you can even like watch like the history of cars as well. Last of Us, HBO Max, and God of War and Amazon. And none of them are Netflix. Like what the hell, like? Well, Spinneroni, Booker T will be proud of that Spinneroni, to be honest. Can you dig it? Oh, jeez, I was going to something else there. Fuck. Sucker! Look at Booker T. Oh, Booker T. Okay, I'm going to go to the main menu and you can listen to some lovely Christmas music while I have my dinner. Oh, nice, I got a roulette ticket. I won't be too long, But you're going to love the Christmas music anyway, so. Is that Christmas music? Wait, no, before we go, what sound is this? Oh, I think that's like a Christmassy kind of version of one of the Gran Turismo 7 songs. Listen, I won't be too long, okay? I'm going to turn off my microphone because like, you don't want to hear me eating. Oh, I bet there are some people. I swear to God. That like just want to hear me eat. I want to hear Johnny eat. I want to hear his mouth. I'm not even joking. That's the thing, I'm not even joking. But that's okay. That's your thing, you know. Send me a PM there, like, you know, we can start something now. OnlyFans, Johnny eats for you. Eat for me. Eat for me, John. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But anyway, I'll be right back. Well, in about 10 minutes. Oh, that music is fantastic.
I am back! I thought my microphone was actually unmuted, but it wasn't. I actually rushed. I rushed my dinner. To be back with all of you lovely people. So if I get heartburn, that's because my heart is very fond of all you lovely people. Just got done eating 4 cheese and 4 meat hot pocket. It sounds pretty good. I just had my dinner and I feel hungry. I have a massive appetite. I swear to God. A massive appetite, so I do. A healthy appetite, like, you know. Okay. Silver is okay. It's okay to get a silver trophy. Bronze, silver, and gold. Silver is okay. Is my audio coming out? Yes, it is. It is indeed. 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 I haven't snapped yet, I haven't raged, I haven't gotten angry yet, and I plan on keeping it that way.
At least that's the plan anyway. No, all joking aside. I don't feel in a ragey kind of mood, like, you know, so I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm chill as Bill. I don't know who Bill is, but I'm pretty sure he's chill. Very hard to get the gold on this circuit experience, and it's only the first sector as well, first section. Just to be clear, I put 280 hours into the game. I haven't been playing it non-stop for 280 hours. In case you're like wondering, oh my god, how is this man still alive? $33.95 I can get it. Still haven't snapped. Still haven't raged. It's just it's a miracle, really. Oh, I just seen the welcome back comment there from Chad. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. So I'm just about. Thanks, Chad. Thanks, thanks. I can just about get the silver. Ah, but I can definitely get the gold. I just have to concentrate more. I think the rage is creeping up on me. I don't know why the hell it sounded like fucking John Cleese there, like, but it is what it is. Do you know who John Cleese is? He is a British comedian, actor, an absolute madman. He is the star of Faulty Towers. I don't know if they ever made that American version. Hopefully it wasn't. No offense, no chat. But that was a British sitcom. It's only made 14 episodes. It's about Basil Fawlty, the owner of a hotel, with his wife. And it's just absolutely hilarious, the kind of situations that he gets himself involved in. He's also in episodes of Monty Python as well. He's in a Christmas movie that I forget the name of. And that was recent enough too, actually. $23,600 seconds is what's needed to get the gold trophy. Can it be done? Of course it can. Will it be done? Of course it can. When? I have no clue. I am so tempted to rage, but I won't. Who thinks Johnny is going to rage within the next 5 minutes? Type it in the live chat. Yes or no? Will Johnny rage within the next 5 minutes? There's a song in Fall Guy New Vegas that plays on the radio called Johnny Guitar. Haha, it was named after me. Yeah, it's a secret. It is a secret that the developers didn't want people to know, but it was named after me, yeah. Johnny Guitar. That's because apparently I was in the office one day. I know the creators of Fallout New Vegas, you know, so we were just hanging out in the office, you know, having some fried rice and chicken balls. And the next minute, the creator of New Vegas is like, Johnny. I'm like, yeah. He's like, did anyone ever tell you that you look like a guitar? And I'm like, I look like a guitar. And he's like, yeah, you look like a guitar. So they said to themselves, you know, we're going to put a song in this game called Johnny Guitar. And that's the history behind Johnny Guitar. It's even an old Western movie. Well, they copied it from me. Even though it was many, many years ago before I was even born or New Vegas came along. But see, time travel. Let's have a look at that now. Johnny Guitar remastered. Peggy Lee? Who's Peggy Lee?
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold.
I'm actually freezing, Peggy.
You're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny.
I'm loving this chat.
For the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you
Well, that was a pretty random moment. Some random woman on YouTube called Peggy Lee singing a song to me.
Johnny Guitar.
Thanks, Peggy, for that. I never knew you felt that way about me, Peggy. Not sure how to react. Thanks, Peggy. And thanks, Chad. Now ask your dad if he's seen the movie. Good question, actually. I'd say he has. He's into westerns. My mother is too. I think my dad named me after Johnny Cash, actually. Well, minus the cash. Johnny Cash Negro. Johnny Bravo. I would love to be named after Johnny Bravo, to be honest, but I think I was before his time. That was 90s, wasn't it, Johnny Bravo? Oh, what a cartoon that was. Even my nan, God rest her soul, used to actually watch Johnny Bravo in when I used to visit her in the hospital. Like that's how universal Johnny Bravo is. I'm not even joking. My nan used to watch Johnny Bravo. After Johnny Bravo was Family Guy. Oh, a good old Family Guy, yeah. Shut up, Meg. Oh, I love that show. Which I was watching yesterday on YouTube. I didn't watch it fully yet though. The pilot episode for The Simpsons. And one comment said it best is, like, did they know how big, you know, The Simpsons was going to be? Like, you know, like all these years later. Well, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I actually watched The Simpsons, like the new Simpsons. There's something about the classic Simpsons, you know, that I miss. And it's not even just the whole like kind of woke, you know, politically correct Simpsons, like where the voice actor who has to get fired. It's not even that. Honestly, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just nostalgia speaking, but classic Simpsons is just the best in my opinion. Fox executives were doubtful it wouldn't compete with wouldn't compete with Bill Cosby show. Oh God, what about Bill Cosby? I can't believe I haven't raged yet. The Family Guy pilot is weird. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to watch that now after the stream. Family Guy pilot. Stewie was basically Walmart. What? Walmart. What? Like Walmart the supermarket. I love Stewie. I had a t-shirt of Stewie and everything. Saying victory will be mine. That is mental. I'm gonna have to watch that now, chat, to see what that's about. He started off as a store. He started off as a what the fuck? Nah, what? What is that about? I'm gonna have to watch that next. I'm intrigued. No, chat. Very, very intrigued. The Stewie though is an absolute legend. I swear to God, he's a legend. I missed my t-shirt. I'm gonna have to get a new t-shirt of Stewie. Thanks for the link, chat. I'll watch that later on now. Because I want to watch that in its entirety. Like, I want to be able to concentrate watching it. There's the Hanna-Barbera charm after set work on Johnny Bravo. It has the Hanna-Barbera charm. What's Hanna-Barbera? Mark Handeratry. If you were a guitar, I'd strum you all night long. Wow. I feel violated. I feel dirty. I need to have a shower. I'm being violated. From that episode of Family Guy. Mark, thanks for that. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. But you're very welcome to Gwyn Hill Gaming, Mark. I would say how you are, but you're probably a bit excited. Know that I'm here. But welcome to my Gran Turismo 7 live stream that I put 280 hours into. Hanna-Barbera was an OG Cartoon Network. I never, like the Flintstones, I never heard that actually, to be honest with you. Company studio. Oh, same people that made Flintstones made that. That's mad. Flintstones, retro Flintstones. Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes. Nice. Oh, it's so hard to get it going. Conan O'Brien was an OG writer from Simpsons. What? Hardly. Conan O'Brien was an original writer for The Simpsons. That's crazy. Did not know that now. So Mark, how long have you felt that way about me? I don't know whether to feel flattered or violated, to be honest. I think Mark has gone a little bit shy. Mark, you can't do that to me now, like. You can't come onto my live stream and say that you want to strum me like a guitar. And then ditch me. Like a bag of dog shit. I know, like. That's bad though, isn't it? It is true, Chad. It's very true. He played you like a damn fiddle. He did? He played me like a damn fiddle. Thing is, I'd say he wants to play my fiddle though. That's the thing. Oh, here he is. You are amazing at this. Thank you, Mark. Swear to God, he ends up. Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate that. So, Mark, what is it about me that makes you want to strum me like a guitar? Just curious. I've never had anyone tell me that they want to strum me like a guitar before. I'm just. I don't know. I don't know. I don't quite know how to feel, really. To be honest, Mark. But I'm flattered. So, what kind of what song would you play on me? Any particular song you'd like to strum on me? Mark, do you want me to do a hot tub stream just for you? The only problem is I don't have a hot tub. I have a bathtub. Is that okay? Johnny's live bathtub stream. I'll even get a rubber ducky and everything. But that's nice now, Mark. Did I just call you Chad a second ago? Did I call? Oh God. No, I didn't. Jesus Christ, poor Chad is traumatized. Sorry, Chad. How's that song, Mark? I think Mark may have fainted. It's okay, Mark. I get that a lot. Come on, Mark, don't go all coy on me. Mark, do you want me? Do you want me like a fat kid wants chocolate? Do you, Mark? Just, it's okay, Chad. Or I just said Chad again. So look down on me, sorry, I'll come. It's okay, Mark. It's 2022. It's fine. Oh, Mark is. Oh, oh. I see what Mark there. Oh, poor Mark. Poor Mark. It's okay, Mark. I mean, after all, you are the one that said that you wanted to strum me like a guitar, so you're hardly shy. Do you know? We can't go all shy now, like. After a bombshell like that. He does though, Mark. He does, like. He wants me. He wants me like a cat wants catnip. Come on now, like. Lads! Hello, love hearts. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming, love hearts. How are you? Welcome to my Gran Turismo 7 live stream, which I put 280 hours into. I think I actually have an addiction to Gran Turismo 7, to be honest with you. I'm good, thank you. You are very, very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Happy Christmas to you, even though Christmas isn't until like 2 weeks, but still, happy Christmas to you. And happy Christmas to you, Mark, as well. I'm sure you want to unwrap me. I bet Mark wants to just wake up on Christmas morning with me under his tree. Strumming all I want for Christmas is you on me, because apparently he wants to strum me. If I was a guitar, he'd strum me, he says. I have no idea what the hell this stream has turned into, like, but I'm not the one who joined the live stream saying if you were a guitar, I'd strum you. It's okay, Mark, I'm not having a go, like, you know. It is 2022 and all that, like, so that's okay, like, you know, we all have, you know, that's okay, like, it's fine. I have Gran Turismo 6 and 5. Ah, very, very good. Would you believe this is my first Gran Turismo game? I only played a demo of the original Gran Turismo, like 1 on PS1. But I'm absolutely loving it. As you can tell, 280 hours so far I've put into this game. I've jumped into the deep end. You know, I'm like, gotta get a gold, gotta get a gold. I mean, I got a gold on every license up until the what's the final license? The S license, isn't it? I managed to get a silver on that. But yeah, I just really, really jumped into the deep end. I was like, well, this is my first Gran Turismo. I'm gonna like make a statement. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell, but yeah, absolutely adore this game. Bit like how Mark adores me. That's how he wants to ride me like a car in Gran Turismo. Jesus Christ, what is this live stream turning into? Okay, really is amazing altogether. Like, this is an amazing series as well. Like, I mean, you know, I know it's only my first game in the series, but I just love the series. It's just the gameplay. It really is a real driving simulator. I mean, like just the way the car controls, like each and every car, like every car controls differently. I just think it's such a unique experience, you know, compared to other like kind of arcadey racing games. Like I have Dirt 5 as well, and I just think Dirt 5 is a lot more arcadey compared to Gran Turismo 7. And obviously Mario Kart is very arcadey. So when you play a game like Gran Turismo 7, you're like, whoa, this is so different. Like this is really like, you know, this is a real like simulation. I'll be heading now. Have a good day. I hope you're not leaving because of how way out the live stream has gotten. But no, all joking aside, I'll catch you in the next live stream, Chad. I hope you feel better soon as well. I know you're feeling nausea after. I hope the whole situation between Mark and myself hasn't made you any more nauseated. I'm just having fun, to be honest with you. If someone's going to join my live stream and says they'd like to throw in a guitar, you can be sure then I'm gonna like have a field day on that, like, you know. You know, I'm gonna have an absolute field day on that one, like. Because I'm hardly gonna say okay. I'm hardly gonna say okay to someone that says I want to strum you, like if you were a guitar, I'd strum you all day, is what he said. I'm not just going to say okay to that. Like that's a bold statement to make. Like, you know, that is a bold statement. No problem, Chad. Catch you in the next live stream. Get better soon. Like maybe I want to get strummed like a guitar all day. Like. I can't believe I actually haven't raged yet in the live stream. I'm just feeling so mellow today, like mellow yellow. I really am. Did you hear that they're actually making a Gran Turismo movie? Or was it a series? Was it a series? I know they're making a live adaptation anyway of Gran Turismo. Of Gran Turismo. I don't know if it's a movie or a series. I want to be in it. I think Sony should cast me as the guy who spent 25 years of his life trying to get a perfect score on your driver's license. Well, that's a faithful adaptation right there. And if there ever was one, that's a faithful adaptation. You bottle of water. Gone. Mark has left me after such a humongous bombshell. Like when someone says that they would strum you all day if you were a guitar, that's a pretty personal statement to make. That's a life-changing statement right there, like, you know. I'm gonna be going to bed tonight thinking there's somebody out there that wants to strum me all day like a guitar. You know, I feel violated to an extent. But I'm also quite intrigued. I'm intrigued to know what song he would play on me. Well, I suppose the obvious would be Peggy Lee's Johnny Guitar. Good old Peggy Lee. Shout out to Peggy Lee. Was someone knocking? Oh my god, it's Mark! Stay back! Don't touch me! No, I'm only joking. Obviously. But I could have sworn I heard a knock, so I might have to turn down the volume of my headset just in case. I'm so tired. No, that's too low. No. Yeah, that's about right now. Did 3 seconds, point 600. I can definitely achieve it. Because my high score is 33. Point 54. So I can definitely achieve that. Fiddlesticks. I think Fiddlesticks is the closest to me snapping on this live stream playing Gran Turismo 7, which is like I'm getting old. Johnny's getting old. He can't even rage anymore. I don't have it in me anymore. Just give me 2 seconds though. Does Mario Kart 8 Deluxe have online? It does. Well, I came top of the leaderboard with my Gran Turismo 7 online friends, so that's a good thing. But the perfectionist in me has to get gold. It's gold or bold, and I don't even know what that means. But yeah, let's go gold or go bold. So I think if I could actually drive a car, I think I'd probably get goals much easier, because you'd know like when to brake and how to brake and when to turn, you know, effectively. Like I did pick up a lot of tips when I was playing license mode, but they kind of slipped out of my conscious, as you can see. Oh, it's just so cold. We'll probably heat now after. To warm my cold bones up. I'd say Mark would love to warm me up. This is probably the toughest goal. Well, I suppose the toughest is license. The final. Sorry, the final license challenge. That was hard. I didn't get a goal yet in that actually. Just settled with a silver. I'd say the way things are going with this stage as well, I probably had to settle with a silver. Where is my tissue? Here it is. Mark, where art thou? Why have you forsaken me, Mark? Why? You go full on, and then you go all out, as in you're gone. But that's fine, Mark. Don't worry about it. Because I'm not worried about it. I'll find someone else to strum a guitar. Don't you worry. And it won't be just all day. It'll be all day and night. A bit to the side there now, Johnny boy. It's just bizarre how calm I am, like, playing this right now. Because normally I snap. It depends on my mood, really, like. Like, if I stream and I'm a little bit stressed, or I'm a little bit down, I've got stuff in my mind, or I'm tired, or... Do you know, if my head isn't in the game, quite literally, then I'm all like, oh God, Jesus, fuck, and all this thing. Like Father Jack from Father Ted. But no, like when I'm kind of chill and I'm kind of in a good mood, kind of in a good place, you know, I don't rage. So I think that's the best mood really to be in, to do a live stream like this, yeah. Mark, I'm devastated. I'm absolutely heartbroken. If you leave me now, you only go and take away a piece of me. Ooh. Mark, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. I mean, I was about to go to my local hospital and book an appointment as soon as possible to transform myself into a guitar, just so you could strum me all day, just for you, Mark. I wouldn't do that for anybody else, just for you, Mark. I'd become your guitar, and you could strum me to your heart's content. But no, Mark, that's not going to happen now, because you've left me. You've left me, Mark. And I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. That's okay, Mark. I've other people who would gladly strum me all day and all night. So that's okay, Mark. This is literally just the first circuit. I think it's like, what is it, 5 circuits? Or sections. Oh, it is so cold. My balls are like snowballs. It's meant to be -8 degrees tonight here in Ireland. Now I don't know what county specifically, but that's really cold. Really cold for Ireland anyway. There'll be some Russian join the live stream now and say, "You think that's cold? You say nothing. In Russia, we freeze. Our beds have built-in defrosting mechanisms, so we can defrost ourselves because it's so cold." I don't know what the fuck accent that is, but it ain't Russian. I can tell you that right now. You would I should be able to speak every word in Russian because every Metal Gear Solid game has Russian soldiers, fucking hell, I can't even talk, soldiers in them, and they all speak, so they all speak Russian. You would think I'd know Russian by now. It's really funny, in Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, at the beginning, when you're on the hangar, Solid Snake is like, "That's a Russian gunship. What are the Russians doing here?" And looking back at it, I'm like, I thought they were in every single Metal Gear Solid game, Snake. Going about 25 or about 35 minutes, but it's been a really fun live stream. And one that I haven't snapped in. I feel like I've been snapping in a lot of live streams lately. I don't know. So this was a nice relaxing break. You know, I would literally learn how to drive just so I can play Gran Turismo 7 better. I'm not even joking. I wouldn't even buy a car. I just use the instructor's car or whoever's. Learn how to drive, say, "Oh, that's great," and go back and play Gran Turismo 7 and get some gold. If I can get around that corner at 25 seconds going on 26 seconds, I can definitely get the gold. See, it's all about the cornering, like. That's what it is, cornering. If you can nail the corners, then you can nail the goal. Oh, I need a cup of tea. I'm gonna cup of tea in a second. So now I've been predicting Nintendo's next dedicated gaming system and being very technical about it now because that's how they actually that's what the Switch was initially referred to, when Nintendo first mentioned the Switch. It was technically that they were talking about their next dedicated gaming system, the code name NX. Anyway, it's been on my mind for a while actually, because I actually, and I swear I like to show this off. I like to show this off like a man with a 12-inch cock. Let me tell you. Sorry, I'm actually so vulgar on this live stream. I'm actually genuinely sorry. I'm actually disgusting. Sorry. But no, I actually accurately predicted what the NX actually became. Like a console that you play anywhere. And I literally had this thought in my head before the Switch was ever revealed to the world, that your games go where you go. And that's literally what the Switch is. Anyway, so I don't know, it's been kind of back and forth on my mind, and I think that what we could see with Nintendo's next dedicated gaming system would be a new way to play. And I don't mean a new way to play as in motion control or touchscreen. I don't mean a gimmick as such, but just literally a next generation way of playing. What I mean is arcade games had an arcade stick and maybe 2-4 buttons or whatever else, right? That was how arcade games were played, right? Then you had home consoles, and Nintendo in particular, the Nintendo 10 system. They introduced the D-pad, which we all know and love right now. It's the D-pad, which is basically the up, down, left, right buttons. Okay, and that I suppose allowed for very precision movement. So when you were playing games like Super Mario Brothers, press left, your character will very precisely move left, and right, very precisely move right, and so on and so forth. Because that's how games were played back then. Games were 2D, back then. So again, games like Super Mario Bros. And Metroid and Legend of Zelda, you were moving your characters in very specific movements, so left, right, up, or down. So the D-pad kind of introduced that way of playing. You're probably thinking where am I going right now? I'll tell you where I'm going. You jump to the Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64. Nintendo introduced the analog stick, and we all know and love the analog stick. It's so common to us now. We can't think of a controller without having an analog stick. But Nintendo were the ones to introduce that analog stick, because they introduced 3D gaming, not stereoscopic 3D, but 3D gaming, as in 3D textures and rendering, and you had 3D characters, you had 3D worlds, and you could move your character in a 3D space. Nintendo introduced that to the world with the N64. And then obviously they had motion controls and touchscreen, right? Which technically was a new way of playing, but not so much from the point of view of the game as so much from the point of view of the tool that you were playing the game with. But I actually just have this inkling, this speculation that Nintendo have come up with a new way of actually like playing the game. From the and the controller will be key to this, obviously. But I just think that there'll be something in the game that has not been done before. I don't know what that is, but like none of us knew what 3D gaming was. I think, to be fair, there was other companies, even Nintendo themselves, with the what's called a Super FX chip on the SNES, with games like F-Zero. Boone Sonic, what's up? What's up? I am just chilling, literally chilling, because it is absolutely freezing. My balls are snowballs right now. It's so cold here in Ireland. It's going to be -8 degrees here later on tonight. So I'm cold, but other than that, I am good. Thank you very much for asking, Boone Sonic. What about yourself? How are you keeping? Glad you're keeping well. Welcome to my Gran Turismo 7 live stream that I put 280 hours into. Can you believe that? Absolutely insane. So I think that. So yeah, 3D gaming wasn't really a thing before the N64. Some companies did try to do it here and there, but when Nintendo introduced it, like the Super Mario 64, nobody had seen a game like that before. Nobody had moved in a 3D space before. Nobody had seen like fully like rendered 3D characters and games before. It was just unheard of. It hadn't been done before. I actually think that Nintendo could be doing something. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I just got this feeling they're going to do something that hasn't been done before in terms of the games and in terms of how you control those games. Because as I said, nobody, like, if you look at, I mean, just look at Super Mario Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo and compare it to Super Mario 64 on the N64. And they're literally worlds apart because you're literally going from 2D to 3D in every way. Again, from the character models to the worlds, you know, and how you interact with them. But I think at the very least, I think they're definitely going to introduce a completely different type of control. At the very least, in terms of how you control your game, how you control the character. Hard to put my finger on it, as is with pretty much every time Nintendo, you know, come up with something different. It's hard to fully predict that, you know, it really is. But maybe it'll be something where like the buttons are like on your fingertips or something, and you're whatever it ends up becoming, and I think it'll be a completely different type of control. I think they'll probably have to do the old kind of like pro controller thing to keep the kind of, you know, to keep these like really like you know, particular fussy, picky gamers, you know, where's my traditional controller? I want my traditional controller. You know what I mean? You have to keep these people happy, don't you? Because they will absolutely have a meltdown if you don't keep them happy, you know. But so I think they'll have it. It's a bit like the Joy-Cons. Like the Joy-Cons, like just look at the way the Joy-Cons were designed. Nothing like the Joy-Cons has been seen before, you know. But they still released the Pro controller because they knew that there would be people that would say, "Hey, what are these controllers?" You know. So I think that they'll come up with a new way of controlling games, but they'll also kind of say, "Hey, look, you know, here's our traditional way of controlling. If you don't want to, do it." I think the Switch will be the foundation. Like I think like they've definitely done something like remarkable with the Switch. Like that is something that will like definitely be Nintendo's blueprint going forward. They're not going to go back from you know playing your games anywhere anytime. I just can't logically see Nintendo going back from that, because why would they want to go back from that? You know, when they've made so much money, when it's been a critical and commercial success, like why would they want to go back from that template, that formula? They don't have anything that's just going to build upon that. But you know, it won't just be like it won't be just like a Pro Switch. It will be a lot more than just a Pro Switch. I mean, because they could easily do a Pro Switch. They could easily do like, hey, look, you know, here's your Switch, but with 4K graphics. Again, that would be a Switch Pro. But I really think that they're going to go way, way, way beyond that. You know, it's kind of like what I was saying earlier about the N64, right? When they introduced 3D graphics for the first time. Like it's like they'll do a lot more. They'll do a lot more. You know, they'll do a lot more than that. Switch, just giving like a Switch 4K graphics or something like that. I've gone full prediction mode now. I've gone full Nintendo prediction. It's very hard to predict what Nintendo are going to do next. The only reason I actually accurately predicted what the NX would become, which was the Switch, is because of a patent. There was a patent, like online, and these patents, they're not like hidden, like these aren't leaked. You know, a patent doesn't get leaked. A patent is widely available. You can go onto the patent website and you can view these patents for yourself. They're there to ensure that your product, your idea doesn't get copied, basically. So you can say, hey, look, you know, I patented this. It's up there now. It's official. You know, we came up with this idea. You know, that's the whole point of a patent, really. But patents aren't hidden. They're not hidden behind NDAs or anything like that. Like, you know, if you patent something, it's widely available for the public review. So there was a widely available Nintendo patent for the NX that became the Switch, and I studied it. I literally studied it, and to be fair, it wasn't that hard to predict. It was pretty straightforward stuff. The only thing I got wrong was thinking that there was going to be like two basically consoles in one box, that you were going to get a handheld and you were going to get a console, and yeah, I just got it completely wrong in that regard. But in terms of, like, you know, playing your games anywhere, you know, basically what I thought it was. See, they spoke about a controller with a screen, and I think they were showing a dock as well, right? Basically, the controller with the screen was the Switch. But what I thought it was going to be is, I thought there was going to be a console portion, and then you'd have a controller with a screen that would become the handheld portion that would connect up to the main console. I don't know what was going on around me, but I did kind of predict it, but not, you know. I predicted the concept of it, put it that way. It's hard to fully predict. It is very hard to fully predict. So I think Nintendo being Nintendo, they will definitely have some massive kind of hook, you know, that will be its unique selling point. But they will build upon the Switch. The Switch will, like, the whole, like, hybrid console, like, will come second. You know what I mean? It will come second, maybe even third, to, like, their other, like, main kind of, like, idea. But again, it's so hard to predict it, you know. Another thing that popped into my head as well is the idea of foldable screens, which we're seeing now with phones, literally being able to fold your screen. I think that would be interesting in a few ways, really. But obviously make the Switch a lot more compact. like the Switch, would obviously make it a lot more of a compact console. Just imagine your current Switch right now, right? And if it had foldable screens, like it could literally like fold into itself, like almost like a DS, but instead of actually flipping it, instead of flipping it vertically, you're flipping it horizontally. And obviously there's all the kind of procedure to make sure the screen doesn't get scratched and the buttons don't interact. Might more than likely probably take off the Joy-Cons, if they bring back Joy-Cons, that is. But that's what I'm thinking, something a lot more compact. Because yeah, it's a Switch that you can take it with you, but you can't exactly put it into your pocket, like, you know. So it kind of bring back the days of the Game Boy Pocket if they did that. But again, that's kind of treading on the whole, like, you know, a Switch Pro kind of a thing, you know. Like I still think they're gonna like move away from, not move away, sorry. They're not going to move away from it, but there will be something else, something big to kind of, you know. If I'd be honest with you, right? If they probably won't, but if I was Nintendo, if I was the head of Nintendo right now, if I was actually I'm going to take a break now from the gaming portion of it because I'm in a very chatty mood. Actually, you know what? I won't. I'll just keep talking and playing. If I was the head of Nintendo, what I would do is I would just take a page out of PlayStation's book. And it's funny because PlayStation took a page out of Nintendo's book by really kind of focusing on, like, apart from specs, innovation. Like a DualSense controller is fairly innovative, you know. So I think what Nintendo should do is kind of completely surprise the gamers. Because I mean, I'll be honest with you, I for one was surprised that PlayStation, you know, completely innovated things with the DualSense controller. I honestly would have expected just a traditional controller with amazing specs. And that was your PS5. But instead we got the DualSense controller, 3D audio, as well, like, you know, so haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, you know, of the controller and 3D audio. Pretty innovative stuff, right? Apart from the specs. And that surprised a lot of gamers. I think if I was Nintendo, like, it's been a long time now since Nintendo played the Power game. You know, and it's, I mean, let's remember, like, let's try to remember, let's remind ourselves, right, that Nintendo used to play with Power. It was literally their slogan. Like, "Know you're playing with Power" was the NES slogan. Then the Super Nintendo was "Know you're playing with Super Power." The N64, you know, was pretty powerful, and its games looked pretty good, you know. See, what held the GameCube back, or what held the N64 and the GameCube back, wasn't its power, because they were really fairly powerful consoles. In fact, the GameCube was the most powerful console of its generation. What held them back was their choice of media, that they were on cartridge instead of CDs. That's what held them back. Like, it's funny because the only time Nintendo actually had CD format, which is crazy to think, was the Wii and the Wii U. Every other form of media from Nintendo was cartridge. So anyway, gone off track now, literally. So yeah. Up until the GameCube, Nintendo were playing with Power. They were playing with specs. It was only the Wii that they stopped doing all that. I think Nintendo have proven their point by now. I think they've done what they wanted to do. You know, they moved away from specs for a bit. They got in a new audience. They created new kinds of games, new kinds of audiences, new kinds of ways of playing. That's great. But like, I think Nintendo, again, if I was the head of Nintendo, what I would do is I would work with Nvidia, which are the company that actually provide the chips for the Switch. I would work with them, and I would create, along with Nvidia, well, they're the ones creating it, like, well, the most powerful chip that you can possibly put into a handheld device. Chips that would rival fucking supercomputers, right? And just go all out with specs. And say, look, we got fucking 4K visuals on a handheld. Hook it up to a TV, you've got 8K. Do you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, we're fully VR ready. Just go complete at 120 hertz. Go all out with the specs. And say, you can have all that on the go. And hear me out now, okay? Because I know like that does sound like a Switch Pro. But not when Nintendo can finally have third-party games without any sacrifices. Not when you can have a fucking game like Grand Theft Auto 6, like running natively and just normally on a Nintendo console that can be played on the go with some kind of new kind of like, Nintendo kind of like fucking gimmick. I'll just say gimmick, right? Like it could be anything from augmented reality to some kind of new controller. Like that, I think that is what I would do, right, if I was head of Nintendo. The reason I think they should go all out with specs is because I just don't think they can get away with it any longer. Even their own like first party and second party games, like Pokemon Violet and Scarlet in particular, those games, they just don't run well on the Switch. And a lot of third party games that come to the Switch, yeah, it's great that these third party ports come to Switch, but when they can't run properly, it becomes an issue. So you create a powerful system, and you won't have to worry about that. And I think when it comes to price, I don't think anybody really gives a shit if you release a powerful, if you release a console at a high price. I don't know. I just think people are just prepared to pay a shit ton of money nowadays for stuff. Like I hear people talking about, like, apparently there's going to be a Switch Pro or a PS5 Pro, and there was like the article put a poll up saying which would you prefer to buy, a VR2 or PS5 Pro, and a few people said both. So they're literally willing to pay €600 for a VR2 system, and God knows how much for a PS5 Pro. So I just don't think people. I mean, if you can, like, if you can kind of prove that your system is worth buying, then people will buy it. I think if Nintendo charged €500 for the Switch, it's the Switch as it is, I don't think that will go down too well. I don't think hardware that's less powerful than the PS4 at €500 would go down too well. Handheld gaming or no handheld, console gaming, it wouldn't go down well. But if they can say, look, we've got the best specs on the market right now on a handheld chip. We've got specs that rival PS5 and Xbox Series X on the go. First of all, Steam will be crying their eyes out. More so than PS5, because I mean, like, PS5 have their own games and they're doing their own thing. But the only thing Steam Deck has going for them right now is the fact that it's a handheld console. So I don't even think you can even hook up your Steam Deck to your TV. Can you? I don't know. Doesn't look very doctoral, does it? Oh, I got a missed call. I'm gonna have to go, but thank you so much for watching the live stream. It's been fun, and I will see you in the next one.